Hello, Avery Rich. Good to see you. You're the first one here. How are you? And Rich, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Ernest. I am going to be making a veggie stir fry. I have tons of veggies I'm going to be chopping up tonight. But first, let me make this poll question. All right, hello, happy life, good to see you. Lisa in Arizona, love it. Rich with the member emojis. Hello to the group, yes. So the trivia question is, guess my favorite Asian cuisine. Let's see if you guys can get this right. Kirby is here. Hi, Kirby. How has your week been? I saw your very cute post about the note you found in the high school about, like, I think it was just like, know you're loved, and it was a very sweet note. I feel like I should wear my other apron. I'm gonna wear this one that my uncle hand stitched for me. Yes, I was shocked, I know. I feel like, unfortunately, so much of high school is like petty drama and mean kids and just, you know, stuff that is not as nice. And that note was just so adorable that you found. Gabriel Castro, good to see you. My crown, my precious. Nice, Rich. Yeah, I think you're the only one I'm seeing with a #1 crown right now. Avery says, I have a busy day on Saturday. I am thinking ahead to my weekend. What am I doing? I feel like there's something on my calendar, but... Oh, well, Premier League begins this weekend, guys. So ready for it. Gabrielle, I'm making stir-fry veggies. Hi, Anytime Television. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna start chopping up a lot of vegetables. First, let me get my phone plugged in though. Rich with the Martha emoji. Yes, I'm channeling Martha in this stream, I guess. All right, plug in my phone so it doesn't die on you. Let me go grab a bowl. I think I'm gonna need several actually. I think I need a big one, maybe a smaller one. I'm gonna have lots of dishes today. All right, HO3N doing good. David Macron, I see you. Gotcha, Strawberry, Mary, Undoer of Knots. Rich, EPL, yes, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. All right, so let's just start by chopping up lots of stuff. I'm gonna start with garlic for a change. I'm gonna grab my trash bin, so I've got it here. Bubba Lap is here. Brandon Preacher Green, good to see you. All right, so I think I'm gonna use just 1 clove of garlic, or sorry, 1 bulb of garlic. I'm not gonna do 2. That'd be a little over the top. I was supposed to work Saturday. I'm doing bowling. That's cool, Avery. Park Osterwich. I don't cry from onions because I have contact lenses on my eyes, so I actually don't have to worry about it too much. So first up, I am gonna be chopping up some garlic cloves. I'm thinking of just throwing a ton of garlic in here. So I've just got this whole bulb I'm planning on using. I absolutely love it. Boo Boo, Kirby says, your series, Avery Rich, do you post on YouTube? Skeletora, hello. 12 years old and living young. Caleb Joyner, Gamer Boy Blake. Rich doesn't want Oh wait, Kirby never changes pic. Yeah, I like Kirby's profile picture. All right, so I am peeling the garlic. Hey Hannah, have we gone worldwide yet? No, not to my knowledge, not yet. But that'll be quite the day. How are you, Johnny Theva? All right, so I'm just getting all this garlic peeled. All right. So I've got all of the cloves right here. So next I'm gonna get the peel off of them and chop them up. Well, Johnny Theva says it's only a matter of time. I do, Rich, but the pictures are almost identical. LMAO. Interesting. I couldn't tell. Kirby. Yassine. Excuse me. Yassine is here. Only matter of time. I'm hiccuping because I just ate dinner. So, garlic peeling process. Here we go. Oops. David Macron, veggie stir fry. Roden, good to see you. How's group doing tonight? You guys, this week has gone by in the blink of an eye. I stopped today, like this evening, I just paused for a moment and I was thinking, oh my goodness, it's already Wednesday evening? There's 2 days left of this week, oh my gosh, of this work week. Happy life, happy wife. I've heard that many times. Or happy, the other way around, happy wife, happy life. Hi, William Barry. How are you, William? Ashok is here. I can't be bothered anymore. I use so much garlic. I buy the peeled garlic nowadays. I know. That's the thing is, I don't mind doing all the sous chef prepping of the veggies and the ingredients, but it is, I mean, for me, I like doing this type of stuff while I'm on a live stream because I can chat with you guys and it doesn't feel as tedious. But yeah, it can be a bit much. Ryder Bates, I'm Braxton. Welcome, Braxton. Nagdash is here, or Nagdash. Dreadlord, veggie stir fry. That's what's on the menu tonight. I hope my wife is happy. Haha, this is happy life. They should build more Boston, Milwaukee, says Amir Hanakan. Oops. You can add broccoli. Oh yeah, I got broccoli, I have cauliflower, I have zucchini, I have an onion, I have a carrot. I just went to the store and I just was, oh, I have mushrooms. I'll show you the mushrooms when I get to them. But yes, like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a big old batch of stir-fried veggies and just have it to eat for the rest of this week. I mean, it probably won't last until Sunday because you can eat, like I can eat tons of vegetables as a meal because they're pretty light in calories. Yeah, but we'll see how long it lasts. Ryder, David Macron. Okay, Johnny Theva. Hannah, when is the hair down stream going down? Need to set my alarm for that? So I will repeat it here and I'll put it in as a quick trivia question once I close the current poll. So it is happening. I will take my bun out and have it in a ponytail, my hair in a ponytail, during my 24-hour live stream. That's going to be over Labor Day weekend for those of you here in the United States. So Labor Day weekend is, the days I'm doing it are August 30th and August 31st. It's going to be a Saturday, August 30th, all the way until a Sunday, the Sunday of that weekend. So August 30th to August 31st for 24 hours. I am not sleeping. We got a mods in the chat tonight. Keeping the chat safe. Yeah. Do we? I only see you, Happy Life. Did I miss somebody? We got a mod a mod in the chat. Austin Burns, boating on Prior Lake today. Nice. Sounds lovely. The weather has been just beautiful here in Minneapolis, you guys. I feel like August is such a glorious summer month. Okay. All right. Bob is here. Hi, Bravo, my life. Good to see you. For those of you who are just getting here, I'm making veggie stir-fry. So I'm chopping up a lot of garlic right now. It's gonna be probably 12 cloves of garlic, but it's a big volume of veggies that I'm making. Let's see, who else? Mark Jag, I grew up eating Chinese, but I prefer Vietnamese food. That could have been another one on my list, because I do really like Vietnamese food. That actually probably should have been on my list, now that I'm thinking about it. What, 24 hours straight? What are you gonna be doing for that whole time? I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to be watching movies, I'll be making recipes, I'll be showing you guys books, I'll be showing you just stuff around my home. I'm thinking of games to play, like interactive games I can play with an audience. I haven't decided what games yet. I still have, I think, a couple weeks to go, roughly. So yeah, I'm gonna be planning a full itinerary for all the stuff I'm gonna be doing during my 24-hour live stream. I am planning on spending, like, honestly, I think I'm gonna switch up between being in my kitchen for, you know, maybe a few hours, then go to my couch and hang out there, watch some TV, watch a movie. Yeah, so it's a lot of time to fill. And I think I'm gonna be going slightly crazy by the end of it. I'm gonna be on vacation and we'll miss it. That's a shame, but you can always watch the recording of it, Johnny Theva, or part of the recording. I picked Thai food, I'm always wrong, says William Barry. 24 hours of power with a lot of fun happening and some movie watching in the middle of the night. I know, yes, you guys, I've decided I am gonna be watching 28 Years Later at 3 a.m., middle of the night, during my 24-hour live stream. I thought that would be really fun. Johnny, enjoy your vacation. Yes, that is the thing. I picked a 3-day weekend because Labor Day will allow me to catch up on some sleep. But also I know that Labor Day is when so many people go on vacation. They're out of town. They are taking advantage of having an extra day off. So I expect there to be people who just can't see it live because they're gonna be on vacation. God Bless America is here. Kamsia and Kaima. I'm is here. Johnny Theva. Let's see. Kelly Kotovin. Watch Dr. Zhivago. You'll love that classic. I've never seen Dr. Zhivago. I think it's a book as well, and I haven't seen the book, or haven't read the book. Kazem, good to see you. Oh, this is so chill, you guys. And I find that with recipes where there's a lot of prep work, like peeling and chopping garlic and other veggies, it is nice to have just people to chat with while I'm doing it. Kelly, I've got it covered, but thanks. Rich with the Seth Rollins, Hannah, it's Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon, and Martha emojis. Love it. Jungle Thriving, so good to see you. I had a very nice day today. It was I loved today at work because everyone was busy. And honestly, the days at work where it's just you're getting called or messaged or emailed constantly to the point where you can't even sit down and like get something done because you're getting pulled away by someone's message. Today was so quiet. I got, I think, one phone call and maybe like 2 emails from my teammates, and I was able to just sit down and plow through work I needed to get done. It was so nice. Nobody, good to see you, Nobody. How you doing? Beetlejuice, smash that garlic, Hannah. That's the way, you gotta mash the garlic because that's like what releases the flavor and just, the lovely parts of garlic. All right, I'm gonna try and clean up some of these peels. Lisa, yes, Lisa, oh my gosh, you guys, we're getting to almost autumn, which means Cornelius, the mug, is gonna be coming out fairly soon. Beetlejuice, Nobody, William, Boris Pasternak wrote it. Okay, not that familiar. Peace family, hello Chief the Medicine Man. How are you, Chief the Medicine Man? How's your week been? All right, so 3 more cloves, guys, and then garlic will be, well, I guess I could still have to chop it, so I'm not quite done. Nika says I need to cook sarmale, which is a Romanian cuisine. Okay, I don't think I've ever had Romanian food. I've been to Romania, but I'm not sure I actually ate Romanian food there, unfortunately. I had a Romanian neighbor, dude was tough. I believe it. Yeah. I would say like my general impression of Eastern Europeans is they're very tough people and you do not cross them, whatever you do. Yeah. I mean, I respect it. I think of like really tough, no nonsense, like gritty people who will get through anything. But also it's like, I would not want a person like that on my bad side. I would want them as like a friend, an ally, a bodyguard, like, you know, definitely I would want to be cool with them. Eliezer Nunez, hello. Thank you for coming back. I'm just about done with this garlic, which is being stubborn. Curvy with the fun tofu and Dexter member emojis. I'm planning on uploading a members short probably tomorrow. I would like to do it tomorrow or Friday, but I just took some clips of my parents' lunatic dog named Rocket. He's so bizarre. I just figured that'd be a fun little members bit. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, I'm gonna just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, let me just Love the bloopers video, thank you. I wish it was longer, so unfortunately I've been cleaning out my video editing software on my computer because it can start to get really backed up where you can't edit anymore. And there were a couple of clips that were originally in my blooper reel, and I think I had deleted the original video those clips were from, and so they basically like became null and void in my blooper reel, and I was like, shoot. So it was supposed to be like 20 seconds longer than it was, and I know Rich, you said it was short. But yes, blooper reels, those are one of the highlights of YouTube for me. I love, because I think before I had members of the channel, before any of this, I would just get rid of, you just edit, and then what makes it into the final video is all of the like clean, like everything, like the script, you're saying everything right and there's no mistakes. But half of the fun, like during the editing process, I'm like, oop, that's blooper reel, that's blooper reel. So now I just love keeping all of the mistakes and putting those blooper reels together for you guys. Nobody with the rocket and dog emojis, yes. Timothy Peters, good to see you. Jungle Thriving, that's what's up. Glad it was calm enough to catch up on your work. Yes. Well, and it's like I didn't need to, I guess, like I'm on track with my work, but I just feel like when there's a day where you are, like the days that drive me the craziest, it's so frustrating. It's the days where you have like 5 meetings and maybe like 30 minutes in between each of them, or even an hour, and you're like, what am I realistically gonna sit down and like knock out? Like if it's a big task, you just don't have a big block of time to get it done. So yeah, it's I really do live for the quiet days at work where I just like I'm not getting interrupted by emails. It is a pet peeve, because I feel like, yeah, you want to respond, you want to be professional. If someone's got a question, obviously I want to help them out. I don't want to leave them hanging, but at the same time, it's like I gotta get my stuff done. Like I don't want to be late, because that is not a good look at work. Nika Adrian, if he was raised in the countryside, they can be tougher. Ask him where he was raised and maybe buy a gun. I believe it. Chief the Medicine Man, great. I did a 3-day fast. Whoa. I think I actually enjoyed it other than work as usual. So did you, because I've never, I have fasted. I've like participated in Ramadan in foreign countries. I feel like my body does not respond well to fasting. Like it really, it's very disruptive. I feel almost like hunger, nausea. I just feel so weak, and my brain focus is not there. So I feel like fasting actually takes a toll on me, so I don't really do it. But for your 3-day fast, were you just drinking water for 72 hours straight? That's like my interpretation of what you said. Mutts are the best, says William Barry. Sasa is here from Belgrade. Hello. Greetings from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Amazing. Kirby says it was still great. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Jungle Thriving says dogs are so funny. What kind of dog do your parents own? So my parents own we believe that he is half Chihuahua, half Rat Terrier, but he totally looks so much more terrier than Chihuahua to us. Rich says no crown Kirby. Oh no. Big man boss, hello. I don't have my phone right now. Rich LOL says Kirby. Kareem is here. Araparos is here. Maniac Butcher, good to see you. Sergey, hello. Sergey, yes, girl with freckles. Sergey, is it, I think, Belyakov. Danicho, I speak Spanish, but it's not good enough to be doing it on YouTube live. Sergey, no, I am not related to Morgan Freeman. Oh my gosh, Sam, yes, I love I love seeing people join the memberships because, well, one, it's just amazing to grow the channel community, and two, it like every time I get a notification that someone joins the channel, it's like it gives me that motivation where it's like, keep doing the bloopers, keep doing the members only content. Like I have a list of things. I'm just backlogged at the moment. But yes, thank you, Sam, and welcome to the channel. Go watch all of the, like, I make all these videos that are just for members, or you get early access to the public videos. But yeah, definitely check out the members only catalog. I love posting for all of you. Welcome to the channel, membership Sam. Araparos, should I make my cat go vegan? This is where I don't weigh in at, I mean, I don't tell people how to eat. I don't tell humans how to eat. I don't think there's a one size fits all diet for every one of the 8 billion people on this planet. I don't think there's a one size fit all diet. Forget about the animals. I mean, I don't even know. I don't have pets of my own. I think I would have to think long and hard about, I picture myself being a dog owner. I definitely want to have dogs like within the next maybe like 2 years. And I just, like, all I think of when I think of like a domesticated pet dog and then like the relatives that they have out in the wild, I'm thinking like ferocious like wolves and dingoes that are like tearing into, I don't know, any animal that they want to eat. And they're so carnivore to me that I feel like I wouldn't feed my dogs vegan food, even though I'm vegan. Like, I just, like, they also don't get to say, like, I feel like you're forcing something onto an animal and they don't have a voice to like tell you. And I personally feel like a meat diet is best for dogs. Whatever. That's just my take. William says, bet your parents' dog is super cool. He's a little psycho. I mean, he's now, how old is he? I think he's like 4 or 5. I should know this. But he's a little psychopath. Not a psychopath, but just like crazy, like hyperactive crazy. Snarky comments. Yes, I'm making veggie stir-fry. Rich, yes, like and sub, it's free. Absolutely. Danicha says no worries about Espanol. Sam, good to see you. Member, amazing. Chief the Medicine Man. It was a mix of water, cayenne, manuka honey. Wow, sounds like you were just cleaning, like all of those things you just listed. It's like water, obviously, cleansing, cayenne, manuka honey. I feel like those are like like microbial, like just cleaning you out. And lime juice. I always liquid fast on Friday, not like this, but we'll do the first 3 days of each month. Interesting. I'm so intrigued by this. I think it's cool when people have like a routine of fasting. That's never been me. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you for joining the channel memberships, or getting a membership to the channel. That's how I should say that. Science agree this is extremely healthy. This is extremely healthy. The fasting, you mean? Because I believe it too. I mean, I think there are lots of studies that show fasting is good for humans. Elaf Salem, Sergey, my name is Sergio. Oh, okay, Sergey. I was reading it in Cyrillic. Okay, official, unofficial. Hello. Snarky comments. Aetherg, Barry McCockner is here. Ted Holbrook, thank you very much, Ted. Clint Torres. The new and improved Rachel Ray. I loved Rachel Ray. Oh man, I grew up watching her. Torian Watson, good to see you. That's an easy one, LOL. From one vegan to another, I'd say Indian, just my opinion. Dogs, cats, and human, very different types of animals. We all need to eat differently and diets are important. Just me. Yeah, no, I am very, it's like, I think diets can get very touchy for people because it's like, There's allergies, there's religious beliefs that are involved with dietary choices. There's, I don't know, I just think bodies respond to different types of foods differently. There's cost, you know, price of different foods. Elaf Rich says in 2 weeks the OGs will be 6-month members. Woohoo! Chief the Medicine Man, I'm normally raw vegan. Wow, 80% diet with some occasional protein, but no pork, beef, or chicken. Gotcha. Pork, beef. So it sounds like do you eat like occasional like eggs, or I'm trying to think of like 80% vegan, and then your other 20% I'm guessing comes from maybe like egg, like the protein in egg whites, or like fish maybe. Yeah, don't feed the dog vegan food, they are like wolves. Yes, yeah, it would feel a bit weird having a dog with, I don't know, I feel like dogs are they're so carnivorous. Samantha Hughes, I am not a teacher, no. I get asked that quite a bit. Thank you, Elaf, Eliezer Nunez. Thank you very much, Danicho from Argentina. Okay, Aziland is here. Kevin Garner, Ivica, oh, from Macedonia. Yes, 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 yes. I remember you. The Macedonian flag is one of the most memorable flags for me. I don't think there's anything like it. So I do remember you. Ivica Stanoikovsky. I'm doing my best to pronounce your name. Jungle Thriving, I follow an omnivore diet but lean more toward eating vegan. I found you looking for more vegan foods. Yes, honestly, like I say that I eat like 97% vegan. I'm pretty much fully vegan. I would say where like bits of egg and dairy sneak, not really sneak, it's like I'm choosing to do it. But I would say whenever I have like a dessert item or a pastry of some kind, and I'm kind of like, I just feel like having a cinnamon roll today from a local bakery, like there's gonna be butter in the frosting, there's gonna be egg in the dough. I'm just kind of like, whatever, I never eat this food, and like trace amounts of dairy and egg are not gonna kill me. So yeah, I'm definitely not, I really don't think I could be like, I must be vegan 100% of the time forever. Like that is like too extreme for a lifetime. There's no way I would want to do that. Real going, making some veggie stir-fry. I feel like my bowls are blocking your view. Let me start chopping this garlic. Mr. Muffin said hi. Barry, I think Thai food is your favorite. Indian is the easy choice, but you're Ethiopian. You guys love spicy food, right? Yes, yes. Ethiopian food will burn your buns off depending on the dish that you get. Not everything is super spicy, but there is some stuff where if I'm going to Ethiopian food with someone and they haven't had, one, if they haven't had Ethiopian food before, and two, they are not okay with spicy food, I definitely steer them away from certain dishes because, like, man, if you can't handle spice, some of those dishes, they're just like big old like pieces of jalapeno with the seeds right in the sauce. Like, you are gonna get so fried if you're not accustomed to to spicy food. That would be so sad. I'd feel really bad like introducing someone to Ethiopian food and mistakenly recommending something that makes their mouth just, you know, set on fire. Atlas Ramoon, I think, or Chilean sea bass. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Okay, Barry saw that one. Rich with the you guys, in Cristiano Ronaldo related news, did you see that he and his longtime partner Georgina Rodriguez are getting married? Ah, I'm so happy for them. They're such a lovely couple. And I love their family. Chief the medicine man, maybe once a month, but not even. I'll eat bison, elk, or moose. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think of those as such unique, not unique, but just uncommon sources of animal protein. Like, definitely here in Minneapolis, I mean, any of the big grocery chains here, you would not, I'm pretty positive they would not have, what did you say, moose, bison, or elk in the deli section. Oh my gosh, yes, Gianna Forever. Hanniversary, you guys, Hanniversary is in less than a month. So my Hanniversary is gonna be my 5th birthday on YouTube, which is September 10th. And my actual birthday is a month from today. It's on September 13th. So I will be 32 years old in exactly 1 month. I'm very excited. Thank you, Timothy Peters, for sending the flower gift. Gianna Forever says, Thai warrior Hannah. Sounds like you're guessing it's Thai. That's my favorite Asian cuisine. If you're 97%, then I would consider myself around maybe 82%. And that's the thing is, like, there are no rules for diets. Like, you don't need to, like, this, it's not like you're in school and you're getting a grade for how good of a vegan you are. It's not like, oh, I'm only 80% and that's not good. It's just like, who cares? It's, you know, just eat what you feel like eating. Kai is here. Good to see you, Kai. Allie Brandon, thank you for sending the flower show. Says, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. All Brandon. I was looking at a distance and I saw A-L-I instead of A-L-L. All Brandon. Sorry. Thank you, all Brandon, or just Brandon. It looks like that's the name of your channel. Thank you for the bouquet that you have sent me. Barry says, if it's coming in hot, it's coming out. Yes, that is the truth. It's brutal. That's funny. HBG, the label, hello. Hanniversary, I know, I love that. Gianna Forever came up with Hanniversary and it's stuck. So my YouTube Hanniversary is, September 10th. I started this channel on September 10th of 2020. Just like we were, half a year into the pandemic. Crazy times, just even thinking about what life was like back then. Time has felt like a time warp since that crazy lockdown period. Happy early birthday, thank you, Lisa. Brandon's flower gifts, Torian Watson, I'm close to full vegan. Reese's peanut butter cups get me sometimes. Exactly, that's the thing, is like for example, the Minnesota State Fair is coming up. And I have gone to the fair so many times as a vegan. I mean, I went growing up when I wasn't vegan, but I also have gone several times to the fair as a vegan. And on fair days, I'm like, it's once a year I go to this fair, if that. I actually don't go every single year. So I go, it's a special event. I get cookies normally. I will get French fries, which aren't always vegan or vegetarian. And I'm like, I don't care. It's the fair. Like, people aren't going to the state fair to be healthy with their food choices. So, gotta enjoy. Jungle Thriving, do you like date fruits? Yes, I do like date fruits. I really like Larabars. I don't know if you've heard of them, but I like Larabars as, sorry, I got distracted. I like Larabars that use dates as the sweetener for the bar. Samurai, yes, I'm vegetarian. Mauricio, thank you very much. Peggy Hecke, good to see you. Quintavious. Oh my goodness, Quintavious. You sound like a Roman emperor. Rich. You got the cherry, zombie, and tofu member emojis. Thank you so much. Hi, Stephen Hunt. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm just chopping up almost an entire clove of garlic. I'm making veggie stir fry tonight, and it's just gonna be a lot of chopping. But hey, I was gonna do it anyways, whether or not I turned on my live stream. So I figured I will make my veggie stir fry while I'm on my live tonight. Squishy official. Do it, go for it. Shoot your shot, ask the girl, minimize regrets on your deathbed. That's my mindset for living this life. Kalix for life. Quintavious, Sayu, Nicholas Shadden, good to see you. Captain Astromedi, I remember you, welcome back. All right guys, almost done with seemingly endless garlic clove chopping. All right, I'm gonna just do a quick little chop through all of them. And I think I'm gonna put them in this smaller bowl because I'd like to roast, I think I wanna roast the garlic and the onion first. Or maybe just the garlic first, I don't know. I'm not as precise with my cooking because there's more wiggle room compared to baking. Baking, you really gotta make sure you get your measurements and proportions right, or you just get something nasty. Giselle is here. G Maberamain. I am making veggie stir fry. I'm just getting my garlic into my bowl over here. And then I'm gonna move on to my onion. I got a jumbo, I would think it's jumbo. A large yellow onion I'm gonna chop up next. All right, I'm gonna rinse my hands. Dexterity, good to see you. And Sir Johnny of Bravo. Lisa with the Gordon and Hannah emojis. Yes. For those of you who don't know me super well, or you're brand new here, Gordon Ramsay is one of my all-time heroes. I absolutely adore that man. Like, I hope I get to meet him in my life. Okay, next up, we got this beautiful yellow onion. So I just gotta get this peeled and then I'll be chopping it. Don't worry, I won't cry because I have contact lenses on my eyes. Sir Johnny Bravo saw you. Barry says, Squishy, tell her you're jealous of her heart because it's pounding inside her. Oh God. Tori and Watson, don't forget the Serrano. Thank you. Make you guys sub. That's awesome. Oops. Thank you so much, Sam. Lux Cars, love the username. Dexterity is guessing Indian for the poll. Sauce and Sam. Thank you again for becoming a channel member. Sauce and Sam. Let's see. G Mobdera Main. The Rider, I think I do remember you. Let me just see if your channel name is any different. The Rider. So it is The Rider. I think I do. It's stretching my memory. Yes, Sir Johnny Bravo. Who doesn't love the idiot sandwich that Gordon did? Sam wears contacts too. Smart Life Ideas. I'm making veggie stir fry. So first thing, check it off the list. I chopped up a bunch of garlic cloves. So I've got this nice chopped garlic. Oh my God, I love the smell and the taste. Even raw garlic, I do like eating it. Sam, I appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you. Jungle Thriving. What if Gordon Ramsay tells you to hold 2 pieces of bread to your face? Oh man, I'd be pretty crushed if he thought I was an idiot, but I would still get to, that would mean I still got to meet Gordon Ramsay. So it would be a mixed situation. All right, next up guys, we got this onion, just giving it a rinse. Sam the goat, yes. Chip Broadhead, yes, I've tried Korean food. Someone mentioned Vietnamese food earlier, and obviously, like, I love all of these cuisines. I do love Korean food, and I do love Vietnamese food. They're not in the poll list, so they're not my absolute favorite, but I do love those as well. All right, so if I can't get the peel to come off just using my hands, I'll just kind of use a knife to help me along. You having rice or noodles with the stir fry? I am having, I think I have like cauliflower rice that I'm eating with this. So that's gonna be like my rice equivalent. I think I have brown rice, but I think the cauliflower rice will be easier to make quickly. Alrighty, what is your favorite traditional food? Ethiopian food, because I'm Ethiopian. Woo. All right. Chip Broadhead, that was you asking about Korean food. Hog, yes. Indian food has great options. Okay, hog, I think this was last week. It was on a live stream, but the first thing I Googled was what percentage of India's population, like what percentage of India, the country, is vegetarian, and it's 40%, which roughly translates to the entire population of the United States. It's like 300 million people. 300 million Indians in the country of India are vegetarian. Like, it's so, like, I really appreciate that about Indian culture is they really value the, like, vegetables. I feel like they put veggies like front and center, whereas traditional American food, it's like veggies are like a side, but like the main event is meat and dairy and stuff, which is fine. It's not my diet, but I look to India and I'm like, that is so cool that culturally, like, you guys are that veg. It's pretty incredible. Okay, I think I'm gonna take off some of this. All right. Bradley, hello. Sam says, thanks, Liz. Sam the goat. Smart Life Ideas is nice. You having, okay, answered that one from Sir Johnny of Bravo. You got a sub and a like. Thank you, Smart Life Ideas. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. Wait, Chief the Medicine Man, I see. You sent a high five for 100 jewels. Thank you. Sam, I appreciate the like and sub. Nice. Can you make grilled cheese sandwich but with vegan cheese? Oh yeah, 100%. That is very doable. All right. So let's chop this onion. Oh, my contacts are dry. I swear it's not the onion. They've been dry this evening, but I just switched them out, so they shouldn't be like old, you know, getting worn out. Chip Broadhead, I would recommend Yorkshire stew to try as a dish. I've never heard of Yorkshire stew. I don't know what's in it. I like the sound of it though. Alright, so we're gonna chop this into little pieces. Okay, these are looking good. Chip Broadhead, which Mexican burrito taco would you recommend? So I have at least a couple of vegan taco recipes on my channel. My favorite is roasted cauliflower tacos with this spicy red sauce. I can't remember what all is in it. I think it has adobo peppers in it, but I love roasted cauliflower tacos. I also really love mushroom tacos, cactus tacos. I've had those. And probably just like if you're on the road ever like going to Taco Bell and you want to eat vegan, you can eat vegan at Taco Bell. I like getting their crunchy black bean tacos, and then you just ask for it with no cheese. I think that's it. All right, so chopping this up, and I'm gonna put it over in this bowl. As much as I love the USA, a lot of Americans throw veggies away off their plates. I know. I would say just generally speaking, very generally, because the United States is huge. But generally speaking, I don't think veggies they don't get the love they deserve in the United States. They're definitely like lower on the podium, so to speak. And I do think veggies get tossed out just in the garbage. People don't want to eat them. I also think too, to be fair, I don't think the ways that veggies are commonly prepared in the United States, where it's like steamed spinach or boiled broccoli or mashed peas, like it's not super exciting ways to eat your veggies. So I feel like, yeah, it's no wonder that a lot of people don't really want to eat a lot of veggies, because the ways that they have been eating veggies are very boring. There's not a lot of flavor, no spices. It's just very like, you know, ugh, not pleasant. Stitch Lover, hello. Sir Donnie Bravo, Indian veggie food, so much choice. Yeah, yep, man. Like if you are trying to, you know, go to a restaurant or some kind of eating place that has vegan and vegetarian options, just go to an Indian restaurant. You will be taken care of. There are so many options to eat at Indian restaurants. And the great thing about eating at an Indian restaurant is if you are going, I can think of so many times I went to an Indian restaurant with family, a group of friends, and there were different diets where like some people wanted to eat meat and then some people were vegan or vegetarian. They have all of those, like Indian cuisine has such a range that it is great if you have people you're eating with who have different dietary needs or preferences. The onions tell a story only your eyes can hear, and that is why you cry while you're cutting them. The thing is though, I'm not crying because I'm wearing contacts and they're saving my eyes. All right, Zombie, I see you. Aaron, the onion, okay. Sinchana, Truck Stop Sushi. I'm making veggie stir fry. It's a lot of chopping, but it's okay. Okay, I see Torian Watson has a comment. You should see the amount of vegetables get thrown away in the produce section at my grocery store. No, oh, that is so sad. That is so sad when you think about the amount of human labor and water and soil and just packaging, gas from the truck that shipped it, like all the resources that go into growing produce and then getting it to a grocery store, and then the employees have to stock the produce section, like all the effort to get the fruit or the veggies to the produce section and then to have it just get thrown out is terrible. Man, that would be really tough to see in a job. I totally get that. All right, trying to chop these onions super thin. Okay, Sue Lex, good to see you, Sue Lex. Chip Broadhead, if we were to try what you make, we would be spoiled. Yep, Truck Stop Sushi, onions, chopping one single onion, trying to get it into small pieces. Hannah is tough. She makes the onions cry, says Sir Johnny Bravo. Nice. I am chopping them into small little pieces, so not a good day to be this onion. All right, these are looking well chopped, so let's get them over here as much as I can. Hannah, did you see Eminem and Happy Gilmore too? Oh my gosh, no. I did not know Eminem was gonna be in Happy Gilmore 2. That's not what I would expect, but again, I don't really, I've seen the first Happy Gilmore, but it was 6 years ago. Yeah, I'm curious now, like how he would be popping up in that movie. Not someone I would expect to see in Happy Gilmore. Ella Burnett, hello. Okay, I missed a few comments, I think. Jungle Thriving says, today I learned eye contact, stop onion juice. Yep, I know, it's such a hack. So that's why you don't see me crying. Like, I don't, oh man, you guys, when I'm not wearing my contacts and chopping onions, it is so miserable because I'm trying to like look away and I want to like rub my eyes, but that's really bad if you've been handling onions. So wearing contacts has been a surprise hack in the kitchen whenever I chop up onions. All right, Hannah's sweet smile brings tears of joy to our eyes. Sulex, is this a lifelong veggie journey? 1 second, let me wash my hands. Wash my hands of the onion, and then I'm gonna move on to more veggies. So that was Sue Lex's comment I was reading. Let's see it. Sue Lex, is this a lifelong veggie journey or did you join the club somewhere along the way? I decided to go vegan 13 years ago when I was 18 years old, and I really liked it, so I've just stuck with it. Akira John Host. could see that happening, allowing grocery stores to grow stuff on top of their buildings. Lindsay Reed, hello. Rich, Steve Austin, Endless 9. I'm making veggie stir fry and I'm in the process of chopping up a lot of veggies. Rice pudding Hannah, Peacock is showing Downton Abbey special. Oh, oh my God, it's on my anniversary too. Rice pudding, my YouTube birthday is on September 10th. So that's gonna be, let me think. My birthday's on Saturday the 13th, so 12, 11, Friday. So it'll be a Wednesday. Wednesday, September 10th at 9 p.m. You guys, I cannot wait. Oh, I'm so excited for this final Downton Abbey movie to come out. Matthew Clark, welcome back, channel member. I was reminded of you because there's a, I don't know if Sam is still here, but there's a user, his channel name is Sauce and Sam and his handle is Sam, and I can't remember the extent of it, but Sam became a member and then it reminded me that you became a member, I believe it was on on Monday this week. Michael Schultz, welcome back. Ivica Stanoikowski, spaghetti bolognese. Is that what you're eating right now? Maybe not, because it's early morning for you in Macedonia. Wow, it's already time to close the poll. Thank you, Rich. That went really fast. Sulek says nice. Sassafras, chili cakes, not tonight, but maybe one day. Ivica Stanoikowski says, let's go birthday party. Poll results, guys. So the poll question was, guess my favorite Asian cuisine. And you guys were super split. It was like pretty evenly split between the 4 options. I'm surprised by this. So Chinese, 27% guessed Chinese food. I love it. It's not my favorite Asian cuisine though. 26% guessed Japanese. Same. Love it. Not my favorite. 23% said Indian. Indian is not quite my favorite. It's actually Thai. So 22% of you, good job. If you voted Thai, you got it right. We've got Juan Tuesta from Peru. Ivica guessed Japanese cuisine. Sir Johnny Bravo guessed Indian. Angel Yarena said hi. All right, which veggie next, guys? Which one? I've got so many I still have to chop. How about we go for some easy wins and quickly chop a zucchini and a carrot? Because next I've got cauliflower and broccoli. William Barry got it right. Excellent. Barry says yes. Sassafras, mine is pizza, whatever that is. Sushi, I love sushi, you guys, yes. All right, I should give you another poll question. Let me think about it. Let me think. Pizza is international, absolutely. William Bear, I know you said it earlier and I was like, you added to your comment, I never get it right. And I was like, but this time you did because you guessed Thai. All right, so let's get this carrot all cleaned up. I'm gonna semi-peel it. I actually don't own a peeler, so I'm gonna grab a paring knife. All right, I think this is, yeah, paring knife. Sulex, you've been vegetarian since 18. I've been vegan since 18, so yes, 13 years. Scott Shells, hello. Sir Johnny Bravo, Sassafras, rice pudding. Okay, I have realized I'm Yabba Dabba Doo reincarnated. Really? Oh man. Oh my gosh, rice pudding is Yabba Dabba Doo. Wait, what? Now I'm like, okay, hold on. Is this the Yabba Dabba Doo? I don't think so. You're not in the Scottish Highlands, are you? Man, you guys, these handles are throwing me for a loop. But I feel like you're not that Yabba Dabba Doo. Let me just quickly finish this part. Matthew Clark, I absolutely love raw veggies. Me too. Me too. Ivika, what cake? Oh, for my birthday. I haven't decided yet, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so just kind of like a rough peel. It's okay if there's still a little bit left. Just, you know, I don't want to have a ton of dirt and residue in the dish. So that looks good. Little roughage never hurt anyone, right? So Lex, you've been vegetarian since 18. That's dedication. Clearly working. You look radiant. Thank you. The thing is, it's really worked for me. I know people that have gone vegan and they really didn't like it and they reverted back to whatever diet they had before. But yeah, I really like it. I think there's pitfalls for veganism. I mean, I think you can really go overboard on like highly processed food that I would argue isn't that good for you. Just because it's vegan doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy. So yeah, but I love it and it's worked for me. Can I vote for cake? Come give us a hard one, Hannah. I'm thinking there, I don't think he's here, but Carrie Hoke had given me an idea for a poll question. I think I'll do it next. Since she's vegan, I'm thinking carrot cake or lime cake. Can't hang with sushi, says William Berry. Okay. Did I miss anybody? Do I like tiramisu? I've tried tiramisu, I did like it. However, the type of tiramisu I tried, it's not vegan. I don't think I've had a vegan tiramisu. Cats of the world, vegan is great, but it is not easy to find vegan foods in my country sometimes. Yes, I think even like in the United States, depending on where you live, your options can be like really limited. If you live far away from a grocery store, if you live where there's really just kind of fast food options and not much else, or like where I struggle is being in rural parts of the country, and when you're like on a road trip and you want to stop somewhere to eat and all that's around is like mom and pop diners where it's gonna be, for breakfast, it's gonna be bacon and eggs, egg sandwich, pancakes with a bunch of butter and eggs. Like the very American spots, I struggle to find options typically. Gianna forever. Wowza. Thank you so much, Gianna. Forever. Getting so pumped for the anniversary. It's gonna be a great time. Thank you. Alrighty. Poll idea, what's your favorite African cuisine, Hannah? I'm guessing whatever it is, it's as vibrant as you. Everyone would get this right because I've said what my favorite cuisine is. Aracel Asarella Salgado. Hi, Asarella. Sulex, I'll just say now, my favorite cuisine in the whole wide world is Ethiopian food because my dad is from Ethiopia. Ivica from Macedonia, yes. Leaving and working in Doha, Qatar. Wait, that's so cool. What brought you for what reason are you in Doha? Sir Johnny Bravo, sometimes the vegan substitutes can be, yes, 100% agree with you. There is stuff that gets labeled, it's like, ooh, it's vegan, but man, let me tell you, loads of artificial sweeteners or loads of refined sugars. Like sometimes you pick up a thing where you're like, ooh, this looks super healthy and it's granola and it's got, and then you look and it has like 15 grams of sugar per serving and I'm like, nope. I try not to like kid myself when it comes to stuff being labeled vegan, but then, you know, looking at the nutrition content, it's like a candy bar or really processed and has a lot of like chemicals. Cats of the world, thank you very much. Asarella, thank you. Hey Marie, good to see you again. Hope you've been well. Hope you're having a lovely August so far. Scott Mokeen, I need to start eating healthier. I say this all the time, you can always start right now. Like decide right now, whatever your next meal is gonna be, you can plan it out, you can plan out recipes. Yeah, like you don't have to wait. Letty said hi. Chad from Boston, flying out to Boston this weekend or next. Reservation is made. I don't know the next, well, actually, I think I do. I actually am not going to be too far from Boston next May because I'm going to be going to my 10-year college reunion. That's up in Connecticut, but it's not that far from Boston. Ivica, thank you. I am Alina. I remember you. Yes, from Russia. Chief the Medicine Man says I eat mostly organic, especially same. I do my best to eat organic. Not everything is organic. Sometimes it's just not an option. Like at the grocery store, all you can get is like the generic regular version of whatever it is you're looking for. But yeah, even though it is more expensive and it sounds extreme, but I try to remind myself like just it's either not necessarily, but I think to myself just you're like invest money now in extra good food, as good a food as I possibly can buy. So hopefully I will not have a lot of medical bills later because I wasn't eating super well. So it's like pay for it now or pay for it later. I would rather pay, you know, probably over the course of a year, a few $100s more for like really quality, local, non-chemical, organic foods. And then the hope is like then later on I will avoid a lot of like really bad health conditions. I won't have to have a million like medications. I won't feel sick. I'll feel like healthy. So I feel like it's like you're gonna pay for it one way or another out of your pocketbook and with your body. So you might as well, to the best of your ability, try and buy as good of stuff as you can now and then reap the benefits later. I mean, it doesn't always work that way. You can be super healthy and just have like a really bad diagnosis or have something happen to you. But I'm trying to do the best I can. Really, like within my financial means, I'm trying to do the best I can in terms of nutrition. William Berry, peace to the Russian and Ukrainian people. Ivica says own building company and working on construction project here. That is so cool. Oh, mom is here. You guys, my mom is in here. Miss Ruby Red Wing. Hello. Miss Ruby Red Wing. Hello. How are you enjoying the show with Rachie? I can't remember which show it was, but Rachie said she was gonna watch a show with you. Thomas Flood, yes, I mean, I don't think I have a ton of stuff planned for this weekend, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend. Sion, I'm making veggie stir-fry, but it's taken me a really long time. Sir Johnny Bravo, would be cool to see you growing. Oh my gosh, Sir Johnny of Bravo, you hit the nail on the head. I'm not joking. I dream of having a beautiful garden where I grow like zucchini, potatoes, onions, squash, carrots, turnips, parsnips, berries. Like I've got everything going, the herbs like basil, parsley. Oh my God. I don't have the time to do that. And I also live in the middle of a city and there's just not an easy way for me to access like a large plot of land to just like plan out a vast garden and like have enough space to do that. So it probably would be somewhere outside of the city, but this is my vision for the next, let's say 3 to 5 years of my life. Maybe it'll happen sooner, I don't know. But I would love to have an extensive garden. I think about, because I absolutely love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. And I think about growing my own pumpkins to carve or make a pumpkin pie. Oh, it's like just the endless benefits of growing your own stuff. You don't have to go to the grocery store as much. It's cheaper. Obviously it's more work, but you know that there's like no weird stuff added to your veggies. There's nothing sprayed on them because you're the one who's just gardening them. So yes, Sir Johnny Bravo, I dream of the day where I have a beautiful garden and I can feature it on my YouTube channel and just grow all of my, all my veggies and any of the stuff that well, not any, but a lot of the stuff that I use. I am Alina says, thank you, Hannah, for remembering me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh no, Iwata wants to be in medical debt. I definitely don't. Yes, that's my motto too, says Chief the Medicine Man. Pay now or pay later. Quiz question, which home chores? Ooh, did I do this? I don't think I did this trivia question. I love this. Maybe I did, but let me, okay, I got it. Okay, thank you so much. What? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Guess my least, or I should say, most hated chore growing up. All right. Sorry. Is it vacuuming? Was it cleaning the bathroom? Was it I'm blanking. Pulling weeds or raking leaves? There you go. I love that. That was a very great one to think of just on the spot. Thank you, rice pudding / yabba dabba do. How do you get protein in your diet when you eat vegan? Great question. I get this question a lot. So I get all my protein pretty much from different types of beans. So it's legumes is like technically what they're called. So I eat a ton of tofu, which comes from soybeans. It's a soybean curd. So I eat a lot of tofu, I eat a lot of lentils, I eat a lot of garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas, and black beans, especially in Mexican food. But I also love kidney beans, I love refried beans, I love pea protein. So I'll show you really quick. So I eat this protein cereal called Catalina Crunch. It's super amazing, 11 grams of protein per serving, also no sugar, and it's made with pea protein. So it's just like the protein that's extracted from peas, and then they pulverize it into a flour, and then they make it into cereal. So yeah, this protein cereal, I eat it every single day, and it is delicious. Tiger Kishore, hello, I saw you. Matthew Clark says, when people think consciously about being healthier, they feel like they have to go from 0 to 100. Exactly. It's okay to start with baby steps, an easy way into it. Exactly. Because I feel like if you go 0 to 100, like, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure, and then you just give up, and then you revert back to what you were doing before. And you're like, I can't do it. I suck. I can't stick to it. And well, it's like, yeah, you threw yourself into the deep end and didn't know how to swim. So yeah, it's a bummer when people just feel like they have to make the switch immediately and be perfect, and then they punish themselves and quit and then feel terrible for not being able to stick to it because they just decided to go full vegan or whatever the change was. Thank you, Ivika. Abdul Mansari. Chad says, Hannah, look up Earth Meal, super healthy oatmeal with 20 ingredients. It was $140. What? What is Earth Meal? Oh my gosh, Earth Meal. Nature's Path, organic. Is this it? Earth Meal. Oh, here we go, here we go. What? Oh, I don't know if I would eat this. Doesn't look appetizing. No. I mean, hey, I won't bash businesses for trying to offer healthy, whole foods, but I mean, wow. You know, actually, I take that back. I think I would try this, just out of curiosity. It looks really healthy. Fair trade, gluten-free, it's kosher, it's halal, it's non-GMO, organic. I mean, it's just, it checks all the boxes, but it looks painfully expensive. I'm gonna bookmark this page though. I could maybe do a video like, I'm trying Earth Meal to see how I like it. Have you tried it, Chad? Okay, oh, Bachelor in Paradise is what you guys are watching. Okay, Mom, nice. Sea bass, I don't know if I've had sea bass before. I've had swordfish. That's like a fun fact. I remember having it one summer. We did like a family picnic outing, rode bikes to a park, and then grilled swordfish. And I remember thinking it was so exotic to have swordfish. But I don't know about sea bass. Mom is saying that The Bachelor in Paradise is a skeezy season. Abigail, hello Abigail Hollis. I do a lot of food content. I'm vegan. Don't worry, I'm not a scary, intense, pushy vegan. I don't think everyone should be vegan. So I just share a lot of recipes or like food prep on my live streams, but I also do travel vlogging. I do brand collaborations. I want to incorporate more running content because I am a distance runner. So I have a few vlogs about running on my channel. Checks like Nike, just finished making smothered chicken, rice, and gravy. Amazing. Hey, the first 18 years of my life, I was an omnivore, so I can taste everything you just described, and it sounds really good. Oh, and Mom is saying that they're liking the skeezy season of Bachelor in Paradise. I just can't do those shows. I can't, but I'm entertained from a distance. William Barry says, your daughter is loved by people from all over the world. You did an excellent job raising her. Yeah. You guys, I give each of my parents a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm so glad that because like when you're born, like a baby doesn't get to choose their parents. Sometimes it's one parent, and sometimes they get put up for adoption or put into foster care. So it's really like a lottery, and I'm like so glad that as someone born into this world, I got the two people who are my parents, because they cared, they still care. I'm very close to them. I see them every single week. Yeah, like they're great parents. DJ Kuza Ivica says, my parents in Macedonia have a garden with tomatoes, peppers, cucumber, watermelon. Beautiful. I am Elena says, wishing prosperity to your channel. Thank you, Elena. I appreciate it. Aski, are you a Buddhist or a member of the Greenpeace organization? I am neither. I'm not Buddhist, and I'm not a member of Greenpeace, but I've heard of Greenpeace. I love veggie burgers. I eat them all the time. Ivica yeah, I would love to visit Macedonia one day. Michael Schultz is doing dishes. Oh, I see for the poll, least favorite chore. Mom says thank you to William Barry. Checks like Nike, 500 for vacuuming. Papa Fonz. Sorry, I've been yapping so much that this chopping is gonna take forever. So let me just get this going. Try not to injure myself. Evika says all organic food. Of course, yeah, I mean, like when you're growing it yourself, I think that maybe there's some technical thing I'm missing, but I feel like just growing stuff yourself is such a hack because you're bypassing a lot of like chemicals, and it's not as fresh when you have to go to the grocery store versus growing it yourself. I think the biggest cost though is time, like just the labor, all of the work it takes to, you know, water your plants, water your garden, make sure it's not getting eaten up by squirrels and rabbits, keeping the pests out, keeping the bugs off. Like that would be the worst part of gardening for me, is going to all that work and then say you have a rabbit or a squirrel that like a group of them that just comes in and eats everything, or you have a huge storm like a tornado, because we get tornadoes up here in Minnesota. You go to all this work to have all this food, and then you have some storm or just like a really vicious thunderstorm come through and completely destroy your garden. That would be I would be so pissed. Definitely pulling weeds, says Kirby. Cats of the world. I've been vegan for 13 years. William Barry. Not appetizing at all, just healthy. You're talking about the earth meal. Yeah, it's piqued my curiosity to the point where now I'm like, I have to try this. even if I don't like it. I'm definitely willing to try stuff if I know it's super healthy, even if I know I probably won't like it, like the taste. BT, rocking with Cowboy, good to see you. Mr. Bishi's real smart. Tommy Brown Jr., yes, oh my god. Rice pudding, oh my god. Taylor Swift TS12, you guys. My sister told me about it yesterday because I have been out of the loop completely. Not really online as much as I am usually, so I completely missed the fact that yeah, Taylor Swift's 12th album is dropping, I think, today. It's called The Life of a Showgirl, and it should be, I mean, she just knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats. She's always up to something. I remember I was thinking, I was like, huh, I haven't, you know, heard a lot about Taylor Swift in 2025. Granted, she spent the last 2 years of her life on the Eras tour, but I'm like, nah, she's gotta be up to something. She's gotta be writing, she's gotta be recording stuff. And sure enough, she goes on, I don't know if it's both Jason and Travis. I think both Jason and Travis Kelce have a podcast together. And she's gonna be on the podcast talking about her album. Sam, I had to cancel my subscription. Oh, that's okay, don't feel bad. Willie Berry says, I picked cleaning the bathroom. DM'd you on Instagram, Hannah, just saying, going to bed, have a great week. Thanks for letting me know. I just think of you as like Boston Chad. I almost just said Boston Chad, but have a good night, Chad. Great to see you as always. Sulex says, haha, wow, now your love for Ethiopian food totally makes sense. The flavor runs deep in me too. Speaking of flavors, what does tofu even taste like? I get that question all the time. It actually doesn't taste like anything. And that is, it doesn't really taste like anything, I should say. That is the beauty of tofu, is you can use it in savory dishes, you can use it in desserts, you can make vegan cheesecake with it. I've made chocolate pie with it. I've put it in brownies. I've even used soft tofu as a thickener for Mexican hot chocolate. I have a Mexican hot chocolate recipe on my channel. But yeah, it takes on the flavor of whatever you put it into. So if you want to use it in a chocolate pie, it's just going to add like a thick, like a custardy texture to your pie, and it'll just taste like chocolate custard. And then if you put it into a stir fry with like curry and garlic and soy sauce, it's gonna taste like curry and garlic and soy sauce. So it absorbs the seasonings that you put into your dish. It tastes like whatever you want it to taste like. Michael Schultz says, I was adopted and I love my parents. I love that. Yes, because I was chosen. Nick says, hey, hi Hannah, how are you? I'm doing good. How about you? Abso-foodly delish. That is awesome. I love your username. Abso-foodly delish. Excellent. All right, I'm just chopping this carrot. Gonna move on to my zucchini next. Ooh. Chop, 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 you guys. Oh my God. So many veggies. All right, I'm thinking this is probably good enough. I just don't want like huge hunks of veggies that are hard to eat. So I'm gonna put these in with the onions over here. Johnny Theva, is there any non-veg meals or food you miss from your past? Not really. Nothing that I really yearn for. I will say, my family, we would go to the Renaissance Festival here in Minnesota pretty regularly, like most summers. And I remember loving the gigantic, colossal turkey leg drumstick. I would order that so many times and I could never finish it, no matter how hungry I was when I showed up to Renfest. I could never finish the turkey drumstick because it was so massive. It was so fun. All right, William Berry, I'm going to take all the credit for that, JK. I mean, yes, I do think I got a lot of my smarts from you, Mom. Lil G, hello Lil G, how are you? Come on, carrot, okay. Little bit of pure gold. Keto has been a lifesaver for me. I've never felt better. We live on a farm and every year we try to add our own self-sustainability. We go ask organic and try to feed our animals off the farm. Nice. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of benefits. I was actually reading about keto today. One of my all-time heroes, David Goggins, he follows a pretty ketogenic or keto diet. So it's like emphasis on proteins and fats and reduce, I think in some cases people try and cut out like processed grains, refined sugars. So yeah, I mean, I think there's some really like, cause I'm big on protein. So there's things about keto I really like. Ooh, am I really that behind? I don't think so. Well, G, yes, oh my God. I cannot wait to see what Taylor Swift's 12th album is gonna be. Cats of the World, wow, 13 years, have you tried any meat flavored products? Yes, for sure, yep. And I actually love them. I don't, cause I enjoyed being an omnivore from age 0 to 18, but I wanted to be vegan for health reasons and also didn't want to support animal production, like production of animal products. But I actually like when vegan products do resemble, both in appearance and flavor, actual meat products, like Impossible Burgers. Like they look and taste to me like beef hamburgers. Go get it, good to see you, welcome back. Back to the Future, great to see you, another mod. 100% sure it's pulling weeds. Sulex, thank you for the tofu advice, you're welcome. William Berry says she seems like she would enjoy gardening. Did someone say Mexican hot chocolate? Yes, I do have a Mexican hot chocolate recipe video on my channel if you want to go see it. Martin Sanchez. Deepu, hello. Rice pudding, hi, Back to the Future. I'm Yabba Dabba Doo, as was. Back to the Future with the tofu member emojis. Good night. Take care, bye, Sister Johnny Bravo. See you next time. Oh, Bo Tigi, how is life in North Dakota? I'm making veggie stir-fry. I've spent the last hour and a half chopping veggies. So I'm moving on now to a giant zucchini that looked really tasty. I just don't want this to go on forever and ever. What time is it? 9:30? I think I still have I have a cauliflower and broccoli that I would like to chop up. So I think I can do it. So you guys, this is the zucchini. So yeah, it's large. Trying to get the sticker off. All right. Rare LA maybe? Are you gluten-free? I try to be pretty much entirely gluten-free. Yes, I'm not always gluten-free, but I've noticed that whenever I eat quite a bit of gluten, like wheat mostly, I just feel really not good in my like stomach, GI tract. I'm trying to stick to an indigenous alkaline diet. Ooh, I need to read more about that. I love learning about different diets. Like what's the difference between what you just said? Indigenous alkaline diet, there's vegan, there's vegetarian, there's kosher, there's halal, there's keto, there's paleo, there's pescatarian. I mean, it's just, I find diets really interesting. So that one, I don't know much about the indigenous alkaline diet. Actually, I don't know anything about it. All right, guys, let's get this zucchini pared down. So I'm gonna take my nice paring knife that I use to peel the carrot. And then I like to leave the green on, like the skin, but I'm just gonna try and hack off some places where it got like scraped, just to be careful. Travel and art, so good to see you. It looks like you updated your profile picture, travel and art. Have you tried Mexican melon water made from cantaloupe seeds? I have never tried that, William Berry, but it sounds incredible. Botigi, what's for supper? I think I answered you. It's veggie stir-fry. Zigsdaw Wampa says, I love bacon. Max Peen, hello. Chango Viajero, thank you. What's up? Rare, okay, answer that one. Michael Johnson, hello. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas. Great to see you. Sulek says, I wish I could help you. That's okay. I actually really love chopping veggies. This would not be possible for this long of a time of chopping veggies if I hated doing it. So I really do love just preparing food. I think it's fun. I know a lot of people would not like this, but I love it. All right, so let me get this cut. Good old Downton Abbey. Okay, Shoddy Bay, thank you. JR Phillips, hello. How are you? How's your week been? Also, guys, we're at 91 likes, almost to 100. All right, Rice Pudding says, Hannah, I've been scrolling through other sites and I found 4 sites that have the same handle on screen problem. I don't actually think it's a problem. I think this is a change that YouTube made for live streams. It happened one day and it hasn't reverted back. So that makes me think that now that it's been going on for 2 weeks approximately, I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's intentional on YouTube's side. Joe Ski, did you ever in your life think you would spend your nights conversing with people from all over the world? How awesome is that? No, Joe Ski, it's so funny because I would say naturally, by nature, growing up, I was never super into tech. I was never super big on social media. Like I had Facebook, like pretty much every millennial does, but the idea of actually like creating a platform, doing content creation. So it's funny because I've told friends of mine from childhood who grew up with me, went to school with me, and they just knew me more as like pretty traditional, like student, like books, like not so much on the internet and like social media. And so when I tell them that I do YouTube, they think it's cool, but they're like surprised too. They're like, really? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Even my grandma, I remember telling her about my YouTube channel a few years ago, and she was like, I never would have thought. Like she was very surprised. I would say this is a really interesting development. I never would have foreseen having a YouTube channel growing up or in high school or in college or even post-college when I was just starting to work. It just kind of evolved over time. It was definitely, this channel was a consequence of the COVID pandemic. I don't know if I would have a YouTube channel if that hadn't happened. And I was starting grad school, and well, I started grad school because of the pandemic. So I was starting grad school in the fall of 2020, and I decided I wanted to document my experience as a Master of Public Health graduate student. And then eventually I graduated, so my channel was no longer gonna be about graduate school because you're not a student forever. And I was like, well, what could I do that's like, what's something I really love and I could just do it indefinitely as a channel topic? And I was like, well, I love cooking and I've been vegan for a long time, so that's a place to start. So I started doing more and more cooking stuff. But it is crazy to think about, Joski. Do you have a favorite kitchen utensil or tool? Probably my knife set. I don't know if you've seen this, Matthew Clark, but this was, I think this is the brand collab that I'm the proudest of for my channel. I'll show you my knife block that I got, but it's definitely like this set of knives is my favorite kitchen tool. So this company reached out to me. I'm gonna try not to destroy my computer. So a company reached out to me and they were like, hey, like, would you feature our 17-piece knife set on your channel? And I think it's really cool because the larger blades stick magnetically to the outside of the block, and there's scissors in the back that fit into the back of the block. You can see them there. And then on the other side, it's the same, like another large knife that magnetizes. And then there's 10 smaller knives that sit like inside the block, and 8 of them are steak knives. One of them is a paring knife. That's the one I've been using. And then this one is a utility knife. And then there's also a sharpening rod in the front for sharpening your blades. So yeah, this for sure, this is my favorite like kitchen tool. And definitely I would say the coolest thing I've gotten as a brand collab for YouTube. Okay. Ooh, arm workout. I used to work for an oil well pump company out of Odessa, Texas. That's cool. Dexterity guest raking leaves. Cool Dog Dex says gaming status. Anthony Busby, hello. Zucchini is so Italian. There is a word for zucchini that people in the UK use. Can someone tell me? I've heard it used and I was like, what did you mean by that? So there's a different term for zucchini that I've come across on YouTube because someone said it and I can't, it's like on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, what do you Brits call zucchini? Because it's not zucchini. Or maybe it was a different European country. Okay, stir fry needs baby corns. I know, I don't have baby corns. All right, Anthony Busby, Travel and Art, Zucchini is so Italian, Thanks Gaming, American Pitbull Terrier, Back to the Future, Hey Yabba Dabba Doo, Gaming Status, He Looks Fierce and Ready for Whatever, Dex, Travel and Art, Stir Fry Needs Baby Corns, Jimmy Boy, Yes I'm Vegan, correct. Barakat Abalam, hello. Oh, I'm trying to get caught up here. William Oilfield Mafia here in Odessa, Texas. Nice. Bella, she passed away last year. Oh, Dexterity, I'm sorry. That's so sad. Michael Schultz, what type of books do you like reading? My favorite genre of book is historical fiction, because I think it's the best of both worlds. You get some truth because it's taking place during a historical time period, usually with historical people that actually existed and events that happened. But there's an element of fiction because it's like there's also fictional characters, and that's, yeah, like there's like stuff going on with the characters that is just like a fictional storyline. So yeah, historical fiction is my favorite. I consider it kind of like a crossover point between fiction and nonfiction. Brad, yeah, no Cheerios because Catalina is my favorite. Andy Herring, New York City, how are you? And thank you. They were all steel with carbide valves and seats. Michael Johnson, that's a nice set, thank you. And Chief the Medicine Man said the same thing. Travel and art, cooking knives for you, juggling knives for the circus people. I would never try that. Andy Herring, thank you so much, and good to see you. Courgettes, thank you, Yabba Dabba Doo. Or was it Rice Pudding who said it was rice? Yeah, Yabba Dabba Doo. Thank you so much, Andy. And so good to see you. Hope all is well. Heyman Trajput, I think. Travel and art, olive oil for the fry. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's all I got. So yes, olive oil is gonna be the oil that I use. Sometimes I've used sesame oil. Okay. All right. 2 more veggies after this, guys. Oh, Matthew Clark, wow. Thank you so much. My goodness, you guys. You're going wild with the super chats, and I really appreciate it. Emery, hello. Andy Herring, late check-in. What are you making? Peace. I'm making veggie stir-fry. Rice pudding, yabba dabba do, courgettes, thank you. Bama boy, hello. Let's see, I wanna like this on my phone. Bama boy, K9's on point. Have you ever considered being a host on the Food Network? No, but also I actually feel like YouTube is becoming like the new TV. I feel like mainstream media, like cable TV, like there's still a lot of people who watch it, but yeah, I feel like more and more people are actually watching their TV and stuff either like streaming apps or on YouTube. So I think Food Network will still be around for a very, very long time, but I would prefer to be on YouTube because I just feel like it's growing. Tamra Fletcher, hello, how are you, Tamra? Big Princess, hello. K-Dog, let's see. Me too. It was very generous of, oh, I'm blanking on, what was the name of that brand? I'm gonna need to do a quick search of I have my most recent collabs in my mind, and I'm Piccolo Haas. Oh my God, that's right, it was Piccolo Haas. So do I. It was very generous of Piccolo Haas to send me the knife set. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matthew. K-Dog, Mr. Hugo. Are you meal prepping or do you normally eat this late? I don't usually eat this late. This is a meal that I am indeed prepping for the next few days. I realize it is kind of late. It's like 9:51, but we're doing it. I thrive at night. I'm a night owl. I always have been a night owl. I've always done my work, like the real work for anything, like school stuff. I guess my 9-to-5 day job, that's during the day, but I'm naturally a night owl. Denver Wickstrom, hello. IDK bro, hello. Michael Johnson, I had a good weekend. It was very nice. What did I do? I hung out with people. Yeah, I got coffee with friends and just relaxed, watched TV. It was glorious. Yeah, really nice. All right, guys. Whew. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it home. We've got broccoli and cauliflower. Oh man. So much chopping, but I do love it. Patriot Rebel, hello. Okay, your username is making me think about Tom Brady, who played for the Patriots for so many years. And I just saw recently there was a statue of Tom Brady unveiled at Gillette Stadium, which is where the Patriots play. And I thought that was super cool. I do like Tom Brady a lot. He eats mostly vegan. I think his diet is like 80% vegan. But I mean, beyond his diet, his career is insanity. Hannah, have you ever checked the food outlets with worst hygiene records? Taco Bell's is up there. I'm not surprised. I don't really go to Taco Bell that often. It's probably like a handful of times every year. And I go to Taco Bell usually when I'm driving through rural towns to get to another place. And I just need some kind of comprehensive meal. So like when you go to Taco Bell, you can get the crunchy corn tortilla tacos with black beans. So that right there, it's like you got carbs, you got protein from the black beans, and then there's like, you can add guacamole. So yeah, I'm not kidding myself when it comes to fast food, but I can live with it, yabba dabba doo. All right, so let's begin between these last two. Let's start with the lovely broccoli. This is organic broccoli that I picked up today. Frog Physics, I would love to make cookies. That would be so tasty, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm doing good. I'm making veggie stir-fry. Check out all these veggies that I've been chopping tonight for the last 2 hours. So I'm gonna wash these broccoli really quick. Check for any little bugs that made a home. Tyler Red, I get asked if I'm a teacher a lot, and I actually did teach for 1 year. I was an English teacher in Germany, and I really loved it. Back to Future says subscribe to the channel. Yes, you guys, the channel is growing, and I still have to get around to making my 10K subscriber special video. I am doing a 24-hour live stream. That is to celebrate reaching 10,000 subs. That'll be at the end of this month, but I still need to film a video because I like to do a long form video to mark subscriber milestones. Good night, Chief the Medicine Man. So great seeing you and chatting with you tonight. Hi, Chris Beers 200. I'm making veggie stir-fry. Chris Beers, I had a really solid Wednesday, really good day at work, super productive. I work a 9-to-5 job. I'm a data analyst. And yeah, it was nice. It was one of those days where no one was calling me, no one was emailing me, no one was chatting me on Teams, and it was like I could actually like sit down and focus for hours on getting stuff done that I really needed to get done. So it was a good day. Solid day. This week has been flying though. Like it was, I can remember what I was doing over the weekend like it was yesterday, and I'm like, whoa, what happened to Monday, Tuesday and today. I mean, I know what happened, but yeah, it's just been flying by this week. Travel and Arts says, by the way, do you prefer the stir-fry cauliflower or the roasted cauliflower? Gosh, I love both. That's hard to say. I don't know. Oh no, I'm seeing some little tiny, like 1 or 2 little like buggies that made their way in here. Oh man. What can you expect? It's natural. All right, so let's get these guys going. Okay. That's good. Dexterity, what day is the 24-hour stream? So I will say it again, everybody. My 24-hour live stream is this month. It's the very end of August. So mark your calendar for August 30th and August 31st. My 24-hour live stream is the last 2 days of this month. And it's Labor Day weekend. That's an easy way to remember it if you're in the United States. I'm gonna go from, my plan is to go from 11 a.m. on Saturday, August 30th to 11 a.m. on Sunday, August 31st. The 10K show was amazing. So much goodness in the air that night, says Andy here. Yes, it was so fun. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. I think that was 2 weeks ago. I feel like I remember it being a Wednesday, like a midweek when I crossed over into 10K subscribers. So you guys, the channel's growing and it's very exciting. Actually, you know what I need to do is I need to make a new milestone goal list. So I originally had the goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, by December 31st. And now that we've already crossed 10K, I need to figure out what's my new goal for the end of this year. All right, I'm just trying to really check this broccoli because, you know, just little critters sometimes get in there. I'm gonna be cooking this, which helps to just kind of eliminate pests and issues, but you know, don't want a lot of bugs in your food. Yeah. Tyler Red, I have a biopsy tomorrow. Okay. I mean, sounds like you're trying to get to the bottom of something health related. I hope it goes well for you. Thank you, Back to the Future, Jessica Merritt, and hearing 10K show, saw that comment. Brianne Miner, hello. My name is Jerica. Oh, did I say Jessica by mistake? Hi, Jerica. Sorry if I did say Jessica instead of Jerica. William Barry says Tyler. I know, yes. Same thoughts. Actually, like, I didn't have a biopsy recently, but I did have like my regular screening. It's a female screening called a pap smear, and it is a way to check for cancer cells, because it's just something that women, kind of like how men can get prostate cancer, women don't get it because we don't have prostates, but women have their own cancers. And so yeah, I had my regular pap smear, and just waiting for test results is it's not the most fun, but luckily it was a good result. So I hope you get a good result as well. Sorry, I missed the biopsy comment. losing track. Where did it go? Am I making this up? I have a biopsy tomorrow. Where did it go? Anyways, oh, Tyler Red, that was you. Brianne Miner, Jerica, William Barry, Jerica, Trainwrecks, yes, gaming status. Yeah, there's, like with anything that grows out of the ground, you just gotta check and, you know, I mean, this would make a pretty good home for a lot of bugs. So you just gotta check to see, and it doesn't take a lot to just see if there's any bugs in there. And usually, if anything, it's just like tiny, they look like little fleas or something like that. Ooh, guys, I've been chopping for so long. Oh man. All right, let's get these florets off of here. Come on. All right, so I'm just gonna rinse these. Thank you, Traveling Art, for the makeup brush. Damir Bielich, hello. Trainwreck says, let's fire up the barbecue. Exactly, yes, William. A few bugs never hurt anything. Yes, a little roughage is fine. It's natural. These come out of the ground, and that's also where bugs are. All right. For me, it's more just like visually. I'd rather not see a bug. So if I can, I'll just rinse the veggies. All right, so let's get these going. Looks good, looks good. So much goodness. Train wrecks. The doc is still sniffing the results. It's like 4 p.m. for me right now, says XX. Wow, are you like in Hawaii or something? Because that's so, I'm at 10 p.m. right now, so you are way ahead of me. Let's see, get this out. Okay. All right, Annie Herring, how do you prep for the 24-hour show? I will be watching, but will mostly likely tap out. Can't wait. Yeah, of course. I honestly don't want people to stay for the entire 24 hours. It's pretty extreme. I'm doing it as like a one-time celebratory event. So I totally, like, I would expect people to dip in and out when they feel like it. So I'm planning to prepare for the 24-hour live stream by building out like a full itinerary hour by hour by hour, like planning out food I can make or shows I can watch and react to. I'm planning to watch Premier League games probably toward the tail end of the 24-hour live stream, early in the morning on Sunday. I'll have a lot of coffee, I'll have a lot of fluids. I'll plan things for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll probably eat some Catalina Crunch. I am not going to be doing so I typically go live on Friday nights, but the Friday night before my live stream weekend, the 24-hour weekend, I'm not going to do the Friday night live stream so that I can get tons of sleep and be like ideally very fresh for the stream. All right, I'm gonna try and grab as much of these stalks as I can. All right, sorry, I've been so focused. Traveling Earth is hi. Kenny Oldfield said hi. Tyler Red, I've been going to doctors for a few months. Each test and scan has been inconclusive. A team of consultants, doctors, and oncologists were unable to determine what it was. Wow. That sounds so, that's so surprising given the number of people who are now trying to figure it out. If it was one person, sure, like if one or two doctors couldn't figure out what it was, but if it's been a team, that's very curious to me. All right, broccoli stock chunks. Oh, I try to use as much of this as I can, just so that I'm not wasting a ton of broccoli. So I'm sure it's perfectly fine to eat. All right, calling it good on that. Ooh, you guys, the chopping is just going and going. All right, Ernest, you don't have enough veggies for your dish. I know. Part of me is like considering maybe holding off on the cauliflower and just roasting it on a different day so that I can just kind of get started, because it's already 10 and I know that the cauliflower is going to take another at least 10, 15, probably 20 minutes. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna just cut this a little short in terms of chopping veggies. Yeah, get a move on with frying up these veggies. And I also have shiitake mushrooms. Luckily, I don't have to do anything to those. Those are already washed, ready to go in the package, so thank God for that. All right, so that looks like a good chop. Whew, look at all these veggies, I love it. Okay, let me just rinse up a bit. All right, Tyler Ed, do you follow any religion? So I actually don't talk about my religious views on here. It's one of those big, I don't know, not divisive, but just touchy subjects that I avoid on YouTube. So I do not talk about my political views. I don't talk about my religious views. I don't talk about my personal romantic life. And I don't talk about, or I don't mention identifying information like my employer, my home address, my phone number. Like, no. I keep certain stuff off of YouTube. Alma, hello Alma. Matthew Clark says, okay, providing it's ripe and sweet, perfect. What's your favorite sweet treat fruit? Probably mango. I'd go with mango. I need to close this poll. All right. 4 p.m. for me right now. Alma, Randy, Michael. Hi, Randy. Yes, I'm still up. It's 10:11 p.m. for me. Traveling Archie, Kevin Bradley. Earrings working overtime. Yes. I love these earrings so much. Okay, so let's get this last bit of broccoli chopped up, and then what I might do actually is get my saucepan ready to go and then start sauteing this garlic. So I'm gonna pause. I'm so close on finishing these veggies, but let me first get my saucepan going. So I made a big old batch of curry tofu scramble with spinach earlier today. So I'm gonna transfer it out of this skillet for some space. Okay, poll results. Sorry, guys. Chip Broadhead, are you adding broad beans? No. Okay, I missed a comment or two. You've forgotten to add the nuts. Rice, yabba dabba doo. I dropped the storks from the broccoli and cauliflower into my soup, into my soups or animal feeds. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I never used to use the broccoli and cauliflower stalks. But one time I was making stir fry with a friend, and she's a foodie, and she was chopping up the broccoli and cauliflower, and she started chopping up the stalks, and I was like, oh my gosh, whoa, you can eat that? And she's like, yeah, just use it. Like, you paid for it, you might as well use it. J.R. Phillips, thank you so much. I'm seeing your super chat. I'll reply to it in just a second. All right, so I'm gonna say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'll give you guys the answer to the poll question. Thank you so much. Very much, JR. Great to see you here again. Okay, so poll results. My most hated chore growing up, cleaning the bathroom. That did suck, but there's actually something I hated more, which was pulling weeds. That came in second place. Pulling weeds was my least favorite chore growing up because of all the bugs, like the worms, the spiders, the ants, the bees, the daddy long legs. Ooh. It was just, I didn't like the smell of the dirt. I didn't like getting dirt on just all over my clothes, and it just was so miserable. And then if it was hot outside, sometimes I get bitten by mosquitoes. Oh, I hated pulling weeds, so that is the right answer. Yes, Tyler, I have eaten Dora Watt. Rusty Coder says it's morning here. Chop, chop, chop. The pan is almost bigger than you. I know, this is a large skillet. It's 12 inches, and I will be using it to fry up. Hopefully, I think this is gonna shrink down a lot. So yeah, like it's gonna sit in the pan like this, and then it'll cook down because it's veggies. K9's on point. Pardon me if you continue poorly. Let's see. Mary, undoer of nuts. Sulex, I want to be like you when I grow up, but I'm already grown. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna grab some olive oil for the pan. And just load it up with olive oil. Tyler Red, I used to have to dig up grass with a short hoe when I was in boarding school. Western chores are a cake after that. Yeah, true, very true. Like my chores compared to the chores that my mom had to do growing up. She's a boomer. She was born in 1959, and she spent a lot of her childhood growing up on a farm. And farm chores, like, no thank you. They do not sound fun. Yum. Oh, I have to take a little bite. All right, one sec, guys. Woohoo, pulling weeds, says Traveling Art. Pulling weeds makes you want to pull your hair. Oh, it's the worst. Oh no, I got some stuff on the bottom. I think this is a good opportunity to maybe like take a second and just clean some stuff off of here. All right, last bit of veggie chopping, guys. This is the home stretch. I decided I'm gonna shelve the cauliflower for a later day. I think I'm just gonna roast it by itself and eat it because I absolutely love it that way. So yeah, we're getting close. Matthew Clark 2 for 2. Nice, well done. Canines, I've been going to different hospitals. Healthcare is free where I live and the public doctors are better than the private ones. Wow, where do you live? Which country? I feel like that is not, I would not say the same about the United States. I would say the private doctors tend to be better than the public doctors. All right, so let's see. Take some of this rough outside off. Off of here. Oh, so much chopping. Tyler Red, saw that one. Jerry Fisher says cool. Those are looking good. Chip Rod had, you hated pulling weeds. What did Bill say about that? close, guys. JVKE, Jake. I do remember you. Yes, I do. All right, so let's just get that timer went off, which means my olive oil has heated up now. I'm gonna put my chopped garlic from 2 hours ago into my skillet. BRB. I'll show you the skillet once I've got everything in there. Alright, so garlic is in there. So many veggies, guys. Last bit. Scott Matthews, like the words are backwards. Can someone tell me why YouTube live videos are always mirrored? I don't know. I tried fixing it because I thought it was my own iPhone that was mirroring the video, but I have encountered this on other people's live streams, so I think it's just a YouTube problem. I don't know how to fix it, unfortunately. I wish they would, because I know it bothers people. I love some sauteed broccoli stems, save them. Yeah, I tried to use as much of the broccoli stem as seemed like reasonable, so I'm now chopping it up. And I'll saute it with the rest of the veggies. I feel like my heat wasn't high enough. Did she say what her most hated chore was? Yes. Red Sox die hard. Hi, I'm sad. Sorry to hear that. Kirby still here. Hello. Excuse me. Did she say yes? My most hated chore, William, was pulling weeds. I hated it. Jeff Yelowitz, I guess it's not my evening. I was 0 for 3. I'm getting my message read, but I know you were immersed in the chopping. Dang. Yeah, I did not see you before, Jeff. Apologies. I see you now, though, so I'm glad I caught you. I'm not as consistent with reading comments when I'm cooking something. Alright. Ooh, I hear my garlic cooking over there. What are you making? Stace Nemi. I am making veggie stir-fry. And I gotta go grab my garlic is cooking over there. I'll turn the camera over here so you can see a bit. So I'm sauteing the garlic right now in my big old frying pan. Alrighty, so. All right, let's see what people are saying. Danielle, good to see you, Danielle. Here, I'll turn my camera back a little bit. Jeff, Larry Middleton, great to see you as well. Yeah, I've been spending all evening chopping these veggies. So this is broccoli, and then the stalk of the broccoli also chopped up. And then zucchini, you can see some pieces of zucchini, carrots, and then there's a yellow onion on the bottom. So this big old thing of veggies is gonna go into that saute pan. I'm realizing there's kind of a, whatever, I'll leave it. I'm like, it's kind of big, but it'll be fine. K9's on point, Tyler Red, don't want to pry, and I'm concerned. Guessing you're not stateside, please consider identifying special diagnostic clinics in your area. Yeah, Stace Nanny, Nemi. Imran, hello. Larry Middleton, hello to Danielle. Chinese biscuits, I've never heard of Chinese biscuits. Travel and art. I have a feeling that's telling me you're not chopping vegetables, right? Yabba dabba doo. Hannah, I remember your first live stream with your new iPhone and they were the correct orientation, but then it changed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Locked in for what? Reaper, thank you for the 100 gifts. Hannah doesn't seem like she hard times anything. Hi, Reaper with the squirrel emojis. Mr. Handsome, Papa Fonz. Yes, always cooking or eating. Yep. Rice pudding. Yabba dabba doo. I'm so used to rice pudding. Keep it clean, guys. Babby conceited. Yes, I do remember you. I don't know if it's baby or Babby. Maybe baby. Chip Rodhead. Swede goes well with your dish. Swede? Ooh, my garlic is browning. I gotta get over there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is drop these veggies in with the garlic. So I'll turn this over to the side so you can see. I'm gonna put all these veggies in there. Ooh, nice. All right, veggies are in there. Rinse this. Okay. No, that's okay. K9's on point. I totally understand your concern. Don't feel obligated to apologize. I'm from the UK. Only public hospitals are equipped to deal with bigger issues. I'm going to the Royal National Hospital dedicated to the issue. Good. Chinese biscuits are straight fire. Okay, I'll have to try them, Travel and Art. Reaper says cheers with Dexter. You have Swede in America? I don't know what that is, Swede. Babby conceited or baby conceited. I'm vegan. Do you even have problems with stuff sticking to that stainless steel pan? I heat a layer of oil on mine to create a non-stick surface before each cook. Yeah, I put oil on mine just to make sure stuff doesn't stick. I'm vegan, yes, Reaper. Garlic always gives me heartburn. Oh no. If you were to open a restaurant, it would be the cleanest in the city. Man, I would not go the restaurant path. Restaurants have such a high rate of failure, and there's so many risks. Like if someone who eats your food becomes gravely ill or even passes away, has an allergic reaction, like you could get sued. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I will pass on being a restaurant owner. So the cauliflower is going back into my fridge because I didn't have time for it tonight. I am gonna add these lovely sliced shiitake mushrooms into my frying pan. All right, guys, I want to give you a look at what I'm seeing. So I'll bring you over here to the saucepan. This is what it's looking like. And because this saucepan is so big, it's 12 inches across, all of my veggies fit in here. So I've just been like scraping and then trying to get whatever's on the bottom up to the top and mix it and make sure everything is coated. But yeah, I've got it hanging out in here. I set the dial to about 4. I think that'll be a good temp. So yes. So now it's just cooking away. Okay. Vegan, garlic, jujube, foxhound. I'm half black. Mr. Jax, add more onion or I'm going to blow my brains. No. Jake, I do remember you. Canines on point. Tyler Red, wishing you only the best with your endeavor. I hope you find a resolution. Yes. Yep. Being in limbo when you want medical answers, for me, I would say that is like the worst, like purgatory to be in, just wanting to know what's wrong, what the solution is, how you can get back to normal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am wishing for answers for Tyler Red. Jerry, Sheila, Island Living. Hello, Jerry. Jujube, Danicho, Danielle says, looks so fresh and delicious. Thank you. Yes, I'm excited to eat some of it. I'll have a little bit before bed. Not a ton, but it's veggies, so I figure it's okay. It's okay to have some. So, while it's cooking over there, I'm just gonna clean up a bit, get my countertop, back to normal kind of. Okay, big bro, my credit score. I actually don't know what my credit score is. I don't know. I know it's good, but I can't remember the number. All right. Let's just get stuff put away. I'm going to put this second bulb of garlic away. Didn't end up using it. Danicho from Argentina, that's right. You asked if I spoke Spanish earlier tonight. I do remember you. All right, this way. Need some water too. I haven't had much this evening. Thank you, Boo Bear 28132. I'm glad you like the earrings. These are a tradition. I wear them on every single live stream. K9's on point. So Hannah, do you ship products domestically? I don't ship anything. I'm not shipping products. That's a full house. You sure it's going to fry upright? Yes. Boo Bear, Tyler Red, do you have a lot of younger siblings? I have one sibling. It's just the two of us. I have a younger sister. She's a year and a half younger than me. Greenleaf Music said hi. Rice pudding, back to old habits with my profile photos. Yes, Yabba Dabba Do, I love this. Danicho. Danielle, same in Colorado, 100 for the next week. It's miserable. Ooh. Yeah, I think we've got heat on the way for Minneapolis, but I don't think we're gonna be getting up into the 100s. Damien, it's so good to hear from you. How is your recovery going? Still at home, I'm guessing? Just like taking it easy, lying low, I hope. I'm back up and running. Good, 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 good. Wow. 100 degrees, yes, 100 degrees sucks. Completely agree. Danielle asked, is your air any better? It's weird because I checked the air quality alert for Minneapolis and it said today was fine, but I could actually like see and smell wildfire smoke. So I would say it's not just completely clear these days, but I think it's pretty okay. I mean, I was out and about and I'm just like, I need to get outside. I need to get some sunlight. Veggies are looking good, guys. Drinking coconut water. Damien says, I'm at the gym right now. Whoa. Wait, Damien, what time is it for you right now? It's 10:40 p.m. for me. Seems late to be at the gym, but dang, it sounds like you are, yeah, you really are up and running. Just be careful. You just had surgery, what, within the last week or so? Don't go too hard. All right, cutting board, clean. I try to take good care of my kitchen stuff because I'd rather not have to replace it because I didn't take good care of it. Miss John, yay, John, you're here. I felt so bad the other day. You hopped on, it was on Monday, you hopped on right at the end. Well, I was ending it early, so, you know, I didn't get to chat with you much, but good to see you again. Thanks for joining. Tyler says, have you ever seen the Pop the Balloon shows? Yes, my sister. Yeah, I mean, that comment, yeah, probably wrecked your self-esteem for 20 years. I think, yeah, that's pretty brutal. But I know the show, my sister told me about the show. I haven't actually watched it, but I know the premise of it. Danicho, it's past midnight, I think you're saying, in Argentina. Yeah, like 12:42. Wow, it's going on midnight, Damien. You're going late on the press. But the fact that you're in the gym doing the leg press machine a quarter to midnight is wild. Why for Sue? All right, cool. So do just a quick little spray. Hello, Sadhguru Foundation. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? All right, Sadhguru Foundation. What's the spray? It's just a cleaner, a surface cleaner. What are you cooking today? I'm making stir fry. So, I wonder if I could, yeah, I'll set down a towel so you can see it. Ooh. So yeah, I'm making this stir fry. Lots of green. And it's just, ooh. I'm getting steamed in the face, but it's fine. I do need to add some salt and seasoning to this. I did not do that yet, and I should. So yeah, I think I'll add a little bit of tamari, which is soy sauce. I also need to drop the mushrooms in here before I forget. Okay, what am I gonna use here? I'm gonna use, let's see, maybe not this one, but I'm gonna use some tamari, which is gluten-free soy sauce. Yum, stir fry sounds good. Yeah, I was really feeling like this, so I'm gonna just get this in here. And then I'm also gonna add some ginger. And some pepper, like a little bit of pepper. Got any fun plans for the week? I feel like it's been a really productive week so far. I will say this though, my dad turned 67 yesterday. So happy belated birthday to my dad. We went out as a family and got dinner last night. It was really fun. You know, it's just, birthdays are really fun to celebrate. And yeah, I saw my family yesterday. Other than that though, it's been a pretty steady week. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if I've got, oh my gosh, John, I'm so glad you're here. Hold on. How excited are you for Premier League to start this weekend? I've been waiting for this for months. And I'm gonna be watching the games. I'm planning on watching the Liverpool match on Friday afternoon. And I also am gonna be watching games on Saturday and Sunday. There's like a comfort factor. There's such a feel-good atmosphere with Premier League soccer. So I am absolutely pumped to now spend my weekends watching Premier League soccer. So guys, these are the shiitake mushrooms I was showing you earlier. I'm gonna drop these into my skillet, and it looks good. I hope I can maybe recycle this, because it's paper. We'll see if I get in trouble. Danicho, I don't speak English well, but I understand almost everything you say. I love hearing that because I want my channel to be accessible to, yes, I only speak in English on here pretty much, but I try to speak clear English. Sometimes I speak quickly, but I'm happy to hear that you can understand me, Danicho. What are you cooking today? All right, answered that. Ibrahim Khan, Sadhguru Foundation says, yummy. I know, look at this, guys. Yay. I'm so excited to eat some of this. I am gonna eat it late. I know it's going on 11. It's a bit late, but it is all veggies. So it's not like I'm eating a quarter pounder deluxe crazy heavy meal. Okay. So I'm just gonna load this up with ginger because I love the flavor of ginger in savory dishes. Got any fun plans? That was John. Just a dude. Howdy. Cool, genuine Phil. Sorry, I didn't see your comment at first. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. Back in the kitchen for some cooking. I spent the first 2.5 hours of this live stream chopping. Or 2 hours, more like it. So I'm gonna put this back on my stovetop so I can just continue cooking. So, I do like injera. Tyler Red, yes. How much tamari is left? Not that much. I think like maybe a tablespoon. Maybe a little more. Yeah, there's a little bit left in here. I might add some more on here. All right. So, John Puntini, how fun, happy birthday to your dad. Yep, yeah, it was great. He's really, like, he takes very good care of himself. So I hope that he has many decades more birthdays. Oh, nice, I can't wait for the Premier League. Go West Ham. I know, John, it's like, it brings me, I mean, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it exactly. I think it's nostalgia and entertainment, of course, and I grew up playing as a soccer player, so I love the game of soccer, football. Yeah, it's just so much fun watching all the games. Tal, good to see you, Tal. Marco Glazer, Johanna. What's one thing I can't live without? Coffee. I'm Ethiopian, so it is the beverage of my ancestors. I love coffee. It is my favorite part of the morning. John Puntini, my other highlight for the week will be seeing Weird Al in Portland tomorrow. You need to tell us what that is like when, like, on another live stream. I'm so curious to hear what it's like. Cool, Genuine Phil says I'm coming over for the stir fry. What did you even use it for? Just the stir fry? So for tamari, is that what you're wondering? Mostly I've used it for stir fry. It keeps for a very long time. Kelly Kotovin, bye Kelly. Thank you for being here tonight. Marco does not approve of West Ham. Manchester United all the way. My two teams are Chelsea and Arsenal. Toby Montgomery, hello Toby. Always feel like an idiot when it takes me half an hour to chop and prep ingredients, but it takes a while sometimes. If you make an authentic biryani, you'll spend an hour picking mint and coriander. Yes, Tyler Red. There are some recipes that I do like making, but I don't make them all that often because of how many hours from beginning to end, from beginning the recipe to actually sitting and eating the food. It's so many hours. I actually was just thinking about making tabbouleh today, but that recipe that I make is a lot of plucking parsley and mint and chopping it, and it's just like, it starts to get tiresome. Virgo season coming. Yes, you guys, my birthday is in exactly a month, September 13th. So I'm excited that it's gonna come fast. RJX FCG, the Terminator. Good to see you, the Terminator. I'm doing good. I've been making stir fry. Let me check on it. All right, I'm gonna bring it over here just because I don't like stirring off camera forever. Oh no, how do I feel like you just end up making a mess when you couldn't ever do it on purpose. This all combined. I think I'll still leave it on the stovetop for a while, but just for the sake of time, I'm gonna plate up a little bit of this and eat it. All right. Yum. I think I need to cook for like a little bit more and then I'll eat some. Maybe like 5 more minutes. Okay. So close, guys. Damien Khan, so I'm gonna finish up here and get home. See you later. Drive safe and, you know, just take care of yourself. Yeah, but I would do. Dang, autocorrect strikes again. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, what's your favorite food to eat but hate to make? Ooh, probably falafel. So I have a falafel recipe on my YouTube channel, but man, the process of making like you have to like pulverize chickpeas and then make a chickpea flour and then roll them and then bake them in the oven, and it takes so long for how quickly you eat up all of the falafel. So falafel is something I'm willing to just pay for at a restaurant or buy in the freezer aisle of like a grocery store, because it's so much work for so little output. Yeah, so falafel is my answer to you, Barry. Terminator, I don't know if I asked you, but how are you doing? Marco Glazer says, OMG Hannah, thank you for saying that. My girlfriend and I love cooking, but it's exhausting. Yes, it is exhausting. Damien Khan is finishing up. Toby Montgomery, my birthday is September 1st, Labor Day Monday this year. Happy early birthday, Toby. Virgo birthday. Cool, genuine Phil. Your birthday is 4 days before mine. Nice. Terminators don't eat stir fry. What are you cooking today? Stir fry Terminator. Randy Michael, I will go to bed probably in the next 30 minutes, but not quite. Thank you, Dan Anderson, the maddest shredder. Favorite new favorite dish, stir fry and Chinese biscuits. Thanks for the idea. I need to look up what Chinese biscuits are. Angel Kisser, hello. Imran is waving. Junior Kings. David Cortez, hello David. Patrick Fulton, making stir fry. I'm about to eat it. Imran, thank you. John Puntany says, I think the falafel video might have been where I found your channel. It's an old one. It feels like a long time ago that I filmed that and posted it on my channel. Barry, I've never had a falafel. What's in it? So it's chickpeas or garbanzo beans, the same things it's like a bean that's used to make hummus. So it's ground up chickpeas and sometimes wheat flour or another type of grain flour to keep it together. Cilantro, parsley, garlic, lemon, coriander, cumin, and salt. And basically you pulverize the chickpeas. There's probably some water or some like liquid to keep it together. And then you form the chickpea like batter into balls, kind of like cookies. And then you set that, you can either fry them in a, you know, I don't have a fryer, so I didn't fry mine, but I baked mine in the oven. Sorry, Terminator. Wish I could help, but I can't send you food. Ella, hello. I am gonna be eating my food shortly. 1 second. So I'll do a last stir and then I'll plate it up right at the stroke of 11 p.m. I know it's midnight for some of you out on the East Coast. Just try and get everything here. Big old fry pan. All right, let's see how this tastes. I might need to add a little tamari to it. I wasn't measuring, I kind of just eyeballed seasonings. What's the secret to a great stir fry? I don't know. I mean, probably the seasonings and the sauce. I mean, the veggies are great, but I feel like they can be so bland if there's no seasonings. I added a lot of garlic to this and tamari, which is soy sauce, gluten-free soy sauce. And what else? Regular salt and ginger. But you can also add, for example, sesame oil. You can add sesame seeds. You can add, I added ginger. You can also do, peanuts and peanut butter. Those are like a really good addition. So let's taste this, guys. Might be a little hot, but whatever. Yum. I'm happy with it. I think the broccoli needs to cook a little bit more. Ooh, hot. Oh. I really love the shiitake mushrooms. Those are really tasty. I think I am gonna add a little more tamari to this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set this over on the stovetop for a few more minutes just to get a little more cooked. Ooh, I think I burned my tongue a little bit. Ella says, yum, food is great. Zio Matt, that was your question, great stir fry. How are you, Rob Faye in Arizona? I'm sure it's hot down there. Yum, yum, says Cool Genuine Phil. Someone asked, when is my next live? My next live stream is going to be this Friday night. I think it might be earlier in the evening, so sorry I can't confirm an exact time, because I think I'm going to be going out later on Friday. So I would say expect to see me go live maybe at like 6 p.m. this Friday, but again, it's kind of like still forming up plans. Tyler Red, I don't know what Idomi that is. Travel and Arts. Oh wait, Adam. Sorry, Adam. Good to see you. Adam Koslavi. Hello, Adam. Travel and Art. I've made falafel before. They had a fried fish texture. Interesting. Tyler Red, Rob Faye. I haven't decided if I'm going to the state fair or not. I really want to, but we'll see. Are you going to the fair, Rob Faye? Ella says yum. Cool Genuine Phil says yum. Matthew Clark, yes, I cook with spicy peppers. My go-to are adobo peppers and jalapeno peppers. I love spicy food. I just wasn't feeling like spicy food tonight. Stanley Johnny wants me to put Tabasco in here. I actually don't have Tabasco. Rob Faye, have you ever played fantasy football? Never, John Puntany. No, I love football. I love NFL football, but I just don't want to add more. I just don't really have the bandwidth to do fantasy football. Terminator says, hey Hannah, put this material in some bread and make yourself a shawarma. Actually, try and not eat a lot of bread. So that wouldn't work, but I mean, I think it would make for a good filling if you wanted to put this in a pita or something. Tate Benny, Kirby, early stream. Early stream on Friday. I would say expect me to be online by 6 p.m. All right. Oh, my stuff is still cooking. Tate Benny, Marcus Lucius or Luscious. What's poppin'? I'm just making, or I'm just eating rather. I'm eating some stir fry, some veggie stir fry. Pretty simple. It's got shiitake mushrooms, broccoli, carrots, onions, a ton of garlic, and I'm loving it. Very simple. Ella says I'll be watching if you go live. Yes, I will go live on Friday, but it'll probably be short. Like, not as long as this one for sure. I've been on here now for 3 hours somehow. That one will probably be an hour max. And then, yeah, earlier than normal. So tasty, you guys. If I had a private chef, I would just tell them to make a massive batch of this that would last me for half a week at least. I'm gonna put a reminder in the chat for my next live stream. My next live stream is this Friday night at 6 p.m. It might be earlier, but at least like expect me by 6 p.m. Central Time Zone. Time Zone USA. Come on back and hang out. Hi, John, says Kirby. Eunice, I'm eating stir fry right now. Veggie stir fry. All right, guys. And the salsa. Hello, Javier Vela. I'm gonna get going, guys. Also, so I see that we made it to 10.3K subscribers. So we're climbing now up to 11K, which is exciting. I gotta get going on filming my 10,000 subscriber special. Javier, I've been cooking tonight. I'm about to hop off though because it's now 11 p.m. and I have to work tomorrow. Terminator, yes, I am vegan. Yep. My channel is a lot of vegan content and I am vegan. Yeah, so that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching me cook stir fry. John, so good to see you. And yes, you are spot on with the emojis. I am so pumped for Premier League this weekend. It's gonna be so fun. Kirby, thank you for the Dexter emojis. And there were a lot of people who gave super chats and gifts. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for leaving comments in this chat tonight. And thank you for those of you who subscribe to the channel. Randy wants me to send him some. Sadly can't do that, Randy. Have a good night, Tim Boatwright. Great to see you here. Yeah, it's been a fun night. I like being in the kitchen and like, you know, making use of my live stream time to get something prepped. So that's it for tonight, guys. I will see you later, Terminator, because I didn't see any type of meat in your videos. Yep, I'm vegan. So you were onto it. Yep. All right, guys, that's it. I gotta hop off and get to bed. So I will see you on Friday night, 6 p.m. Central Time Zone. Bye, Kirby. Bye, Yabba Dabba Doo. See you on Friday. K9's on point. Red from the UK. Yes. Yep. All right. Take care, everybody, and see you in a couple of days. This is really fun.